Good morning, boys and girls. It's time to start school. This is our last week of school before Christmas break. Shall we begin? Look through my window, and who do I see? Esmeralda, Eliani, and Violet looking at me. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Look through my window, and who do I see? Just Julie, Sophia, and Matthew looking at me. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Look through my window, and who do I see? Gracie, Matthew, and Justin looking at me. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Look through my window, and who do I see? Ariadna, Elam, and Pablo looking at me. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Look through my window, and who do I see? Darwin, Mr. Rodriguez, looking at me. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. There are 7 days, there are 7 days. There are 7 days in the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in the week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We are in the month of December, December, December. And December begins with the letter D. What sound does D make? D, 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 D. What's the last letter? Very good. R. What sound does it make? R. Contemos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Muy bien, 14. In English, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. So 14 is 2 digits. It's a 1 and a 4. So down you run, and 1 is done. And number 4, this is how you write it. Down and across, and down once more. That's the way to make a 4. So today is Monday, December 14th, 2020. Say it with me. Today is Monday, December 14th, 2020. And what's the weather? What's the weather? What can it be? What can it be? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? What can it be? What can it be? What's the weather outside? There's only one choice. Pick up the correct one. We are in the season of fall, and we're going to dress some. And what is the weather outside? It's raining. It is raining. And not only it's raining, you got to wear your rain gear. So what do we wear? A raincoat and rain boots. We also wear a rain hat. But if you don't have any of this gear, always carry an umbrella. Okay? Because today it is rainy and cold. Say it again. It is rainy and cold. So I got sick because somebody in the classroom did not cover their mouth when they were sneezing and coughing. I'm not going to say the name of the student, but you got Mr. Rodriguez sick with that. And this weekend, it was not fun because there was a lot of itchy in the throat and sneezing and coughing. And luckily, I have my medicines and I'm getting better. But I have to say this. You need to cover your mouth. When you sneeze, when you cough, you do it in your elbow. But now that you have a mask when you go outside, you have to keep that mask on. Because if I got sick because you didn't cover your mouth, it could have happened to anybody in the class. Pre-K is very well known for that, for not learning boys and girls how to cover their mouth when they cough or when they sneeze. Put your hands together if you're going to sneeze or cough. Let your germs go on your hands and then you can wash them. But don't get somebody else dirty. Don't get somebody else sick. Okay? That's a rule that you need to learn because your parents are not teaching you how to do that, and I have been teaching you this for a while. Take out your foundations keyword chart and let's begin. Repeat after me. A, apple, A. B, bat, B. C, cat, K. D, dog, D. E, ed, E. F, fun, F. G, gang, G. H, hat, I, itch, I. J, jug, J. K, kite, K. L, lamp, M, man, N, nut, O, octopus, ah. P, pan, P. Q, queen, qua. R, rat, S, snake, S. T, top, T. U, up, V, van, V. W, win, W. X, fox, X. Y, yellow, Y. Z, zebra, Z. And we always say that practice makes it what? Perfect. Now, you can put these away and take out your sky letter formation board. And if you don't know what that is yet, you're kind of falling behind. It's this one, and I need you to take out your dry erase marker and a tissue because we are going to be making the letter of the week. So the letter of the week has two sounds, but you only know one sound so far. And it's this letter. It goes diagonal, actually. Starts on the sky, goes down to the grass, pick your marker up and go right across it on the sky, come down to the grass, opposite. And it's the letter X. X, fox, X. Okay? X, there are people who have names with X. One is Jimena, who is also spelled with an X. Jimena, it sounds different, right? And so is Javier. Javier is also written with this X as well. So, it's a very interesting sound to hear. The lowercase x starts on the plain line, comes down to the grass, diagonal. You go back on the plain line, come down to the grass on the opposite direction, and that's the X that we use for fox. Okay? That is the letter of this week, and it's also the one that we're going to be focusing on making a xylophone. Did you notice that sound? It's not the same as x, so it's xylophone. Xylophone is a musical instrument, and you're going to be making it with the letter of the week. So, if you have magnets, take them out. I'm taking out my magnetic letter board and reminding you that this is not something you can buy. This is something I can only give you, and this is something that I don't have for everybody. So, meaning that you can use any kind of letters that are magnets that they sell at the dollar store or at Dollar Tree. Okay? So, let's start focusing on that letter X. So, I'm going to put X at the end of that word. And I'm going to continue with the vowel A and with this consonant, which we have already known as the letter F. So I have F, A, and X. So let's tap it and sound it out. Ready? Ax. Fax. Again. Ax. Fax. What is a fax? A fax is a machine that looks like a telephone, and some had, but not everyone. And we use it in the offices to put paper through, and it scans the paper and it sends it to somebody else, either via email or by phone number. A fax machine is usually for phone numbers that they want to send something to somebody else that has a fax machine as well. So that is one way. Another way is scanning, which is what the scanner does. It scans the paper and then it faxes it to the email that you have. So fax is a word. Another word is max. That means most, right? So let's sound it out and blend. Ready? Tap it. Ax. Max. Again. Ax. Max. So max is a word. And it's done to measure a quantity. Now, in the story last week, we had this one. S-A-X. So let's tap it. Ready? Sound it out and blend. S-ax. Sax. Again, s-ax. Sax. Sax is the short term for saxophone. Saxophone is a musical instrument. It belongs to the brass group of musical instruments family, and the short term for saxophone is called the sax, which is something we heard in the stories last week. Okay? So, those are my words for today, CBC words, and you might want to practice making some of those words. I have a very good advice for you to continue with the other videos. Remember, this is our last week, and don't forget, Wednesday is Ugly Sweater Day, and Thursday is Pajama Day. Because smart is not something you are, smart is something you get.